Hey there, everybody. It's Jessica and Peanut here for another installment of our 1 Mile Walk and Talk series. Big thanks to so many of you who have left some really great comments and suggestions for this series. We're excited to be joining you for another one today. So you know the drill. Let's walk here, just warming up. Remember, this is just designed to help you get in a few extra steps today, not necessarily be a full-on workout, but of course, if you feel like doing more once we're done, we've got 400 videos for you to choose from after this is over. So let's just take a side-to-side step tap right here. Get wide, just let those arms go. So today's topic, you suggested, and I thought it was a great one. We're gonna kind of talk about busyness versus happiness. So we'll talk a little bit more about what that means, how that relates not only to your healthy lifestyle, but also to life in general, right? Because I think so many of us are so busy these days. How do we balance that to find a nice level of happiness? So from here, let's just take this into a hamstring curl, bring it in. We're gonna get a little philosophical today. We're not just always talking about your abs and your arms, right? We look at the body as a whole, your life as a whole, because it all is connected. Give me a little tap to the side. Just waking up the ankles. I guess Peanut is going to play Chase Her Bone while we walk. Give me a little stretch up. Nice. Take it back to your walk right here. Okay, so Nushrat, and I hope I'm saying your name correctly, asked, how do we find balance between busyness and happiness? And I'm gonna say right now, I don't have the answer to this question, but I think it's a fantastic question for us to start to think about and address together as a team. So really just kind of talking about creating balance, and Walking in Exercise 55 also left a comment very similar. She said, you know, we were talking about progress versus perfection, which made me think about self-care. How do we find that work-life balance? So that's really kind of in a nutshell what we're gonna try to talk about today. Let's travel a little bit while we're walking. Taking it back. So the first thing that I would kind of delve into with this topic, as it relates to fitness to start, you know, I think so many of us have this idea that we have to stay busy and we have to do tons of different workouts and we have to do hours and hours of exercise, and we're trying this video and that program and this program, and it can be really overwhelming, right? So when I want you to kind of start to think about, one of the things that I'm personally working on is just finding that balance between focused, attentive work and then finding some time to just be peaceful, calm, and content. And that's the same thing with your workouts, right? So thinking about dedicating your workout time to just your workout time, not getting distracted by all those things that are out there. Social media, you know, on YouTube, we've got millions and millions of videos that you can try next, and it's easy to get very distracted. But you don't have to do that, right? Sometimes more concentrated 15 to 30 minute session can be even more effective than if you did all these little pieces, but were distracted half the time, right? So walking strong. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about when I heard that question. That was the first thing that came to my mind. Give me a side-to-side step tap. But of course, it relates to all areas of our life too. So, you know, when you come to work, you might find yourself distracted by lots of other things going on, by your phone, your coworkers, lots of other things. But if we can really focus on one task at a time, so many studies show that our attention and our ability to complete tasks is definitely faltered when we're distracted, right? We're not able to perform as strongly, to think as clearly. So just really thinking about doing one thing at a time can help get rid of that busyness, that overwhelm factor. Take it back to your walk right here. Good. And then of course, I certainly don't have the answer to how to find happiness, but I think it's certainly a question to keep delving into on a personal level. You know, thinking about the things that make you happy, that make you feel content. Exercise might be one of them. I know it is for me. If I've had a really stressful day, one of the best things I can do is a great workout. And again, remember guys, we talk about this all the time. It doesn't have to be something crazy intense. It can just be that short, focused effort to just get you feeling good, get your blood flowing. Give me a side-to-side step tap right here. Kind of what we're doing today, right? Just getting you moving, feeling good. Give me a step kick crossover. Just shake out your legs. Nice. And another thing that kind of comes to mind when I'm thinking about that question is prioritizing, right? So you might have a to-do list that's like 100 items long. Sometimes you gotta just check off the ones that aren't maybe that important or pressing and just focus on the ones that really are important and put those first. And I think self-care is really something that needs to be at the top of all of our lists. So if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not filling up your own tank, you're not gonna have the energy that you need to take care of everyone else around you, right? So we think sometimes that self-care feels selfish. I actually think it's the opposite. The more you take care of yourself, the more you have to give to others and to take care of those around you. Give me that side step back. Good. I know if I get talking too much, you can change the move anytime. Good. And I really have loved reading all of your comments and suggestions. You guys have such great ideas. And you've really been sharing what's been working for you in your health journey. And I think it's so important that we continue to learn from each other and hear from each other, because this community has some really amazing people in it. And I'm so glad that you're here with us. Let's take this side step just into a double. Take it side, just changing up the direction a little bit, keeping you moving. How about a little reach with the arms? Just a little bit more movement in there. Good. So as you're walking today, I want you to kind of think about that question and what it means to you. How do you find that balance between busyness and happiness, between your work or the things that you need to get done every day, and the time for yourself, the time that you take to fill up your tank? Good, just a couple more here. Last two. Take it back to that walk, nice and strong, good. So I'm gonna ask you at the end of this walk and talk for you to share your thoughts and ideas on this topic too. I'd love to hear from you. Let us know what's one thing that you try to do that's focused on taking care of yourself. Is there a moment that you take in your day that you just dedicate to caring for yourself? Whether it's exercise, maybe it's meditation. What is it that you turn to when you find yourself getting out of balance, getting a little bit too stressed, too focused on that to-do list? How do you come back and find a way to take care of yourself and not get too overwhelmed? I'd love to hear from you guys. So if you would, please leave us a comment below and give us some of your best tips. Good, standing tall, pump those arms. Let's just take a little heel dig to the front, flexing those toes. Take a nice deep breath in, inhaling. Exhale, let it go. Good. One more time, nice deep breath, inhale. Exhale, let it go. You got it, keep walking strong. Side to side, step tap, pull those arms back. Good. Now another great topic, idea, and question came from the Spencers, and one of the things that they asked us to talk about was really focusing on abundance versus deprivation. And I thought that was such a great point as well. So, you know, a lot of times when we think about taking care of ourselves, we think about all the things we have to take out of our life. You know, we want to cut back on soda, we want to cut back on junk food. And she says, you know, there's so many ways to reframe that so that you can think about coming from a place of abundance. So instead of thinking about all the things you can't eat, think about all the things you can, all the healthy foods that you can fuel your body with, all the amazing ways that you can move, get your body feeling good and strong. And I think that's such a fantastic point. If you can keep that focus on abundance, I think that mentality also, bringing us back to our original topic, can help us feel a little happier, right? If you always look at scarcity, what you don't have in your life, what you can't have, can really create a very negative mindset. But if you focus on all the amazingly abundant things that you have in your life right now, can really give you a better sense of peace and contentment. And not only that, but just feeling grateful for all the things that you already have right now in your life. Let's go ahead and take it back to that nice strong walk right here. Good, let's walk it forward and taking it back. Walk it forward strong. Take it back, good. So if you haven't done our 1 mile gratitude and goals walk, I recommend you checking that one out too, because I really do believe that gratitude is such an important piece of a healthy lifestyle. Just keeping that positive mindset, that thankful mindset, really can do wonders for your mind and spirit, but also your body too. You know, there's so much new science out there that actually are connecting this attitude of gratitude with improved health, well-being, and immunity. So it's not just, you know, oh, that sounds great, let's be Pollyanna. No, there's actually science that backs this concept up. So think about that. You know, next time you're feeling down, you're thinking about all the things you don't have, the 5 pounds that you're trying to lose that are not coming off, switch from that mindset. See if you can find something to be grateful for, something to feel happy about, something to appreciate in your life as it is right now. It's really hard to feel bad if you're focused on what you're grateful for. Side to side step. Good. Nice, guys. And I hope this isn't coming across as preachy, because these are not things that I've mastered. I'm not standing up here on my soapbox preaching down to you all. This is all things that are important to me. They're things that I'm focused on as well. And that's why I really love that you guys are enjoying this series, because it gives us more time to talk about these important topics that we don't really have time to do when we're doing crunches and knee lifts and squats. But we can just get moving and really focus your mental energy as well as the physical. But, you know, keeping that mindset, keeping that focus on your goals, on what you want to bring into your life, I think is just as important as all the time you spend exercising as well. So it's a great way to just help us balance this out, doing some coaching together so that we can strengthen you, mind, body, and spirit. Good, let's double this up again. So remember, this is just a basic walk, just getting our steps in, just getting the blood flowing, endorphins going. Looking good. Let's take it back to that walk, nice and strong. Good, guys. So, and I'd love to keep hearing from you guys, not only leaving me the comment about what you do for your self-care, because you're going to do that, right? But also, let me know what other topics that you'd like us to talk about in this series. You guys have some fantastic ideas, and I'd love for them to keep coming. So let me know if something else has popped up. You got a question, something else you want to hear more about that we can talk about together. I'd love to hear from you. All right, guys, let's take those feet apart. We're almost done with this mile here. Just give me a little toe tap, stretching the top of the foot. Good. Heel dig, turn it out to the side. Nice. Side step, easy. Relax your arms, take a shoulder roll. Inhale. Exhale it out. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, release. Good. So remember, please leave me a comment below. Let me know one thing that you do to take care of yourself, to balance busyness with happiness. And let me know if you have a topic idea for us. What questions do you have? What other topics would you like for us to keep walking and talking about? Thank you guys so much for walking with me today, and Peanut wherever she went. So let's get ready to just walk it out, take it back in. Remember, if you want to continue on, we have more walk and talks in this playlist, or if you're ready for a full-on workout, keep going. We've got over 400 videos to choose from. Thanks so much for walking and talking with me today, guys. Hope to see you again real soon. Take care, everybody.